Salt Lake City is the capital and most populous city of the state of Utah. Nestled in a picturesque valley surrounded by the majestic Wasatch and Uinta Mountains, it offers a unique blend of natural beauty, outdoor recreational opportunities, and a thriving urban lifestyle. If you're considering relocating to Salt Lake City, there are several compelling reasons why it could be the perfect place for you to call home. There are a few downsides, and I'll try to cover those a little bit too, just so you have a well-rounded understanding of what it is like to live in Salt Lake City. One of the main draws of Salt Lake City is its stunning natural landscape, obviously. We're famous for our mountains and our snow. The city is located at the foot of the Wasatch Range, which provides a picturesque backdrop and just a plethora of outdoor activities that you can do, like hiking, mountain biking, skiing, snowboarding, rock climbing, etc., etc. The nearby Great Salt Lake also offers opportunities for boating and I would say ecological study, really, because that high salinity body of water is just not something you find very often, so there's some interesting critters around there. You've got numerous national parks within driving distance that provide really, really beautiful vistas and opportunities for camping and exploring. But closer to home, we have a bit of an issue that I would call, well, it's an issue. Due to its unique geography and meteorological conditions, the city suffers from a phenomenon known as the inversion layer. That helps trap pollution and keeps the air quality pretty bad throughout the winter. So if you're an individual who has a health problem or you just value healthy and clean air, maybe Salt Lake City could be a complicated choice for you. You can escape the awful air by retreating into the mountains, but the fact that you have to, it's not really a great selling point. In addition to its natural beauty, Salt Lake City offers a vibrant and diverse urban lifestyle. The city's known for its thriving arts and culture scene, with numerous galleries, theaters, music festivals, and just other really amazing events throughout the year. There's a thriving countercultural scene in Utah too. I think is part of why there's so many great opportunities for anyone. Salt Lake City has a thriving countercultural scene too, so if you like to wander off the beaten path, there's plenty for you to do too. The annual Sundance Film Festival, one of the most prestigious film festivals in the world, is held in nearby Park City. It attracts filmmakers and movie enthusiasts from around the globe. While Salt Lake City does have a vibrant downtown, there are also ways in which it's a little bit quaint. For a major metropolis, Salt Lake City is not nearly as diverse as one might expect. There's an abundance of art, but Salt Lake City is really kind of just beginning to include the voices of those people who are often marginalized. According to bestneighborhood.org, Salt Lake City is 71% white, 17.7% Hispanic, 1.8% black, 0.5% Native American, and 4.9% other. So you can see that when it comes to diversity, we're still lacking. It is changing and improving, but that's just kind of how it is. Salt Lake City is also home to a booming tech industry. We've got well-known companies like Adobe, eBay, Goldman Sachs that have established a presence in the area. That's led to a pretty strong job market and numerous career opportunities, particularly in the technology-related fields, although one might argue that salaries haven't really kept pace with some of the other things that have gone on in the city. We have a robust economy and low unemployment rates, which does make it attractive. It's a really great destination for anyone looking for employment or to start a business, really. Generally, the unemployment rate in Utah falls a little bit below the national rate, and that seems to hold true pretty much always. Education is definitely valued in Salt Lake City, but we have an abundance of public and private schools that offer quality education for all groups. But I would also point out that our public schools have been under attack lately. There has been some defunding, so that's definitely something to pay attention to. People seem to be moving over into the charter schools, which I would personally argue is a way of defunding public schools. This city is also home to several renowned universities and colleges, including the University of Utah and BYU, sort of. These institutions provide excellent educational opportunities and contribute to the city's intellectual vitality. That for sure is true. There's a lot of traffic between Provo and Salt Lake, and there's a lot of job activity in Salt Lake, so people come from Provo, or at least up to Orem, which is fairly close to Salt Lake City. Another factor that made Salt Lake City an attractive place to live is, in the past, it was an affordable place to be. However, in the recent past, housing has become a little bit less affordable. Compared to other major cities in the United States, Salt Lake City boasts a comparatively lower cost of living when it comes to healthcare, groceries, those sorts of things. But like I said, housing prices, on the other hand, are a little bit less affordable, which makes it hard for individuals or families looking to purchase a home. Alternatively, many more are renting because wages, like I said, just haven't really kept pace with housing prices, and it's still not terribly difficult to find affordable rent, and so that seems to be an option that's open to most people. The city has lower sales tax and taxes on groceries than some of the other places that I've been, which does make it easier for residents to save money and improve their quality of life. Also, property taxes compared to California or New York are nothing. Absolutely nothing compared to those places. So if you're moving here from a bigger city on the coast, Salt Lake City might still be quite a bit more affordable for you. If you enjoy a sense of community and strong family values, Salt Lake City has a pretty open and welcoming and friendly atmosphere. We are known for our strong religious roots with a dominant presence of the Latter-day Saints, or otherwise known as the Mormons, in our community. It's fostered a fairly tight-knit community that places high value on family and community involvement, that sort of thing. But as with any place that has a dominant religious community, that has a little bit of a downside, which is that if you don't participate with that majority, you can feel a little bit on the outside, for sure. In the past 15 years, the dominance of the Mormon Church has waned as more people have moved here from out of the state. So really, it does depend on where you are as to whether the Mormons are still in the majority. In 2021, Salt Lake City flipped over to being less Mormon. It's not majority Mormon anymore, although you can still very easily find majority Mormon enclaves. It's very easy. Relocating to Salt Lake City offers a really unique blend of natural beauty, outdoor recreation, opportunities, thriving urban lifestyle, and affordability, sort of. With stunning landscapes, strong job market, excellent education system, mostly, city has a lot to offer individuals and families looking for a high quality of life. If you're an outdoor enthusiast or career-driven, or someone who just likes tight-knit community, Salt Lake City could be the perfect place for you to call home, despite some of the little downsides that are part of living in Salt Lake City. If you've been thinking of relocating to Salt Lake City, reach out to me. I would really love to give you kind of the lowdown on the city, point you out in some different directions, and help you really understand what it would be like to live here, and help you decide if it is the place for you or not. I'm really grateful to be your local economist. Thank you so much to everyone who's reached out to me.